Sup, Luca here. Now, yesterday we found out that Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed for an additional 21 days, much to the disappointment of fans everywhere. I did a video about this yesterday, expressing some concern regarding the last minute delay, especially since I have never heard of a game going gold and then being delayed still, but whatever. Badowski and Iwinski, if I'm even saying their names correctly, released a statement on the official Twitter stating that the reason why it is being delayed is for last minute polish and refinement for the 9 different versions of the game that they are releasing. In light of this, a teleconference was hosted by CEO Adam Kicinski. Once again, apologies for butchering these names. And in this teleconference, they discussed the new release date and let it be known that releasing on November 19th was possible, but having the extra 3 weeks gives them more chance to fix certain things. The decision was not easy, but you only get one chance to make a good impression. So despite the fact that the PC version and the next-gen versions of the game are allegedly ready to be shipped, they decided that having it all released at once was the best course of action for themselves and for their fans. Now, while I am seeing some fan dissent, I can understand this strategy and why they're choosing to release it the way that they are. Now, some people have expressed their discontent and disdain towards current gen consoles, wondering why CD Projekt Red didn't just drop the 8th gen versions of these titles. And the answer is pretty simple. They first announced Cyberpunk 2077 in 2012, and then they showed the trailer in 2013. The game was always slated for a PS4 and Xbox One release, and they can't just go back on that now. Not to mention that they started development for those systems as well, so it'd be a waste to just scrap it at this point. And honestly, I think the biggest reason is because, hello, it's super difficult to find an Xbox Series X/S and a PlayStation 5 right now. If you didn't get them during that first wave, that's it, man. Like, there hasn't been a follow-up wave since. Not a widespread one, at least. What sense would it make for them to release this title when most people are not going to have an Xbox Series X or S or a PlayStation 5? The most logical response for them was to wait, and I cannot fault them for that. That being said, I am still a bit concerned regarding these cross-gen titles. I think as long as it's not going to be an issue for devs, I think cross-gen is great. I think that more people getting the chance to play these games is amazing. But when it affects the development process to this degree, I don't know. I don't know what to think at that point. It's also odd because the next-gen enhancements are not even going to be available for Cyberpunk 2077 day one at launch for the Xbox or the PlayStation, so I'm really curious to see how these titles are running on the current gen consoles and how bad it actually is. Regardless, I'm still picking up the game day one. I'm just going to be very mindful of any more news that comes out in the following weeks. Quick side note, the retail version of the Xbox Series X and S are now in the hands of influencers and YouTubers alike, so we're probably going to get more information about the Xbox and the PlayStation 5 in the coming days. And yeah, man, 2 more weeks and then we're finally going to have our hands on these systems. In the meantime, I hope y'all have a good one. Let me know what you guys think about this information regarding the delay for Cyberpunk 2077. Like, share, subscribe, the usuals. Hit the bell button, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.